What you're seeing now is nothing but remains of certain buildings which were present many centuries back. At this place is kind of barren land, I would say, because there are plenty of half-built buildings or buildings which are kind of damaged. And this looks like a temple to me. We are going to get into this particular place and see what is there inside this particular place. This is a protected site, hence each and everything is being restricted except for some few things. They maximum restrict people from entering into certain places. This particular place looks like a temple or kind of monastery, and I hope they'll permit us to go and have a look inside. And they have displayed that this is, say, in 7th or 8th century, this was kind of built, and this they call it as temple and monastery. And you can see door jambs. The door jambs are very special in these places because they are beautiful architectural sculptures in the door jambs. I'm trying to enter into this place and try to show you what is there inside this. You can see like there is a door which is there, so it prevents anyone from entering inside this place. Let us step on this. Even here you can see some beautiful sculptures. You can see beautiful door jambs here with beautiful sculptures, and it is locked. Let us see what is there inside through the gap which is provided. I'm trying to show you. And inside this there is a Buddha statue. You can see there is a Buddha statue here, a very beautiful Buddha statue. I think to protect this Buddha statue they have put this metal door so that people don't go inside and damage the statue, since the statue is already a little bit kind of damaged. And here you can see plenty of pillars. This could have been a temple many years back. And this one is a very huge pillar you see here. This actually could have been a hall or something like that, where they put plays and dramas or something like that. This is something constructed in 7th century. They call it as Temple 18, according to the display board. You can see the pillar to be very huge. And there are many such structures, stone structures here, which are quite surprising. And you have places to sit also. You can sit if you want. And this place is very huge. At least it will take some 3 to 4 hours for you to go through all these places. The pillars are actually made of stone and they are very huge actually. There are certain places which are kind of dry. You can see there is no grass or anything like that here, except for some trees which are kind of dried up. I went during a summer season, so quite naturally it will be like this. And here you can see the stones are laid one upon the other. They have not put any cement or something like that. You can see they have merely placed it one above the other. And here this looks like a kind of a channel to take water. Here you can see the channel. Maybe it could be a irrigation canal or something like that, or places to drain the water. And here and there you see some trees. This is temple 40. There are many temples which you can see here, and all of these temples are not in a perfect condition for sure, but many of them you can see has beautiful architectural exhibition. And there are plenty of trees and open spaces you can see between these temples. And in some cases temples are merely walls and nothing else is there. But however, I'm trying to find out what is there inside this. You can see this is a very very beautiful tree with rose color flowers. I'm trying to enter into this temple and see what is there inside this temple. Steps are also beautifully made. According to the description here, this building is from 3rd century and many a times it was changed. Maybe it could have got attacked, or many new things could have happened, or many new constructions could have been made in these places, and due to which these temples got demolished in certain cases, destroyed in certain cases. And here you can see this is said to have pillars, wooden pillars, and these are the remains of that particular temple here. You can see that little stones are there, which I presume to be pillars. Now we are moving to the next part of this Sanchi Stupa. This is another stupa inside this Sanchi Stupa. I am trying to get into this particular stupa and see like what is there inside. And here you can see the stupa is properly formed, and they have kind of a compound wall structure outside this stupa. You need to enter into that particular compound wall structure, and then you can have a look at that stupa. And inside the stupa they have steps. You need to climb those steps to have a look at those stupas, or to have a closer look. And each and every stupa has a gate like structure, and I'm trying to climb this, and I'm showing you how this stupa looks. This is actually a very beautiful view of the stupa, and you get a closer look at the stupa. You can hold those structures if you want, and these are also made of rock. And here I see a beautiful pillar with beautiful sculptures and architectural beauty. This is a gate actually of that particular stupa which we are seeing now. And here you can see how beautifully they have made this door jambs. They call this as door jambs. And here you can see four structures which are holding the pillars, and inside this they have depicted so many things about Lord Buddha. You can see it's really very very beautiful, I would say, and everyone needs to have the enjoyment of experiencing this beauty. And this depicts the beauty of our country, I'd say. And here I'm standing on the top area of this particular Sanchi Stupa. I'm showing you the view. This is actually on a hill, and now when I go there I find a place which is kind of enclosure having rabbits and so many different other animals. And here you can see pigeons, or they call it as dove. And in addition to this I could see some ducks also. In fact, people were feeding them. I don't know whether they were allowed to feed them. And you can see a duck here, and people used to feed them. And it was quite surprising to see or find these kinds of animals inside the Sanchi Stupa. This is a kind of protected area, and inside that fencing they have all these things. There is another park called as Buddha Jambudweep Park, which was actually closed